Whoa! Oh my fucking god! Oh my god, what was that? Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh my god, I'm lost for words. Words can't describe how... Oh my god, oh my god! I can't describe to you guys how ecstatic I am! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! What the hell was that? That was the craziest shit I've ever seen in recent NASCAR history! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh. What was that? Wow! I've seen so much shit in my life. So much shit during a pandemic. But as shit of a year this really has been, that was awesome! Oh my lord, I could actually cry. Oh my god. I know this seems really weird that I'm right back to making videos as soon as I announced that I was supposedly done with videos for a little while after my cat passed away, but here's the thing. Ryan Blaney just provided me an emotional victory. That's something I really, really, really needed, because all I've ever done throughout this year, whether it be on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, was rant so much about how much this year sucks. And I was getting pretty goddamn tired of all these bad things unfolding. All these tragedies unfolding, fucked up almost every fucking time. As if it wasn't already fucking enough that we were already living in a fucking pandemic to begin with. I had 2 pet losses, and then, of course, right after those 2 said pet losses, I just had to hear rage-inducing news about a noose in the 43 fucking garage. And holy shit, was I fucking pissed. And Ryan Blaney really did show his true inner humanity towards Bubba Wallace. And I really like the fact that Kevin Harvick had this idea of pushing Bubba Wallace's car to the front by initially texting Jimmy Johnson about it, then texting the rest of the community to do it. For everyone to show that we really do stand behind Bubba Wallace, and that differences in skin color should not have to divide us. Same goes with whether it be disability, gender, fucking sexual orientation, nationality, or whatever the fuck. I really love the inner humanity that NASCAR really is showing, and it's really making my heart super happy. I love the fact that everyone's now condemning the rebel flag and finally waking up to what a piece of shit that disgusting, putrid flag really is. And they're finally understanding that it is about as it is about as much of a symbol of tyranny as the Nazi Germany flag. And anybody that's in denial has to live a sad life to not truthfully know history if they're just gonna use the history card as a shallow way to rebuttal. Also, boomers, how does it feel to fucking lose? How does it feel to be humiliated by someone who doesn't tolerate racism? How does it feel to have someone supportive of Black Lives Matter win today's race? How does it feel? How does it feel to have NASCAR spit in your coffee? Oh, you really thought NASCAR was turning right all this time? Well, newsflash, buddy. NASCAR has been taking left turns all this time, even with Brian France, the brain-dead France, in office. The only reason why they didn't ban the rebel flag because they had low customer service all these years. But now that NASCAR is a gargantuan sport, they don't give a shit if they lose rebel hicks that fuck themselves with that fucking ancestry flag. Like, seriously, keep your cousin fucking nature to yourselves. NASCAR doesn't need this bullshit. NASCAR was never about hatred tyranny, racism, homophobia, or whatever the fuck. And if you're gonna whine about politics, don't be a fucking hypocrite and suck Trump's dick when he's in attendance for the Daytona 500. Or so I think that was the race that he was in. Stop crying about politics when it supports your case. Oh, and by the way, being humane towards other people of different skin color or race, nationality, sexual orientation, and not tolerating a flag that symbolizes tyranny and racism and slavery is not fucking political. Open your eyes. There's a difference between being compassionate and being political. You sucking Trump's dick is what's political. You crying like a man-child about fucking deferring people is what's political. Showing your support for differences, people of differences, my bad, is not political. It's showing your inner humanity. Your inner compassion. Like, where the fuck is your compassion? Like, does it matter if it's, quote, shoved in my face? Grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. You didn't seem to cry like a man-child when we were all showing our American patriotism following the 9/11 attacks, so why is this any different? Seriously, grow the fuck up and pull your head out of your asses. So yeah, fuck you boomers, and I hope you continue to fuck yourselves with a rusty pole and you never show up in NASCAR attendance ever again, because the less of you in this sport, much less the less of you in this country, furthermore, the less of you in this world, the better it is for everyone else. So yeah, go fuck yourselves with the rustiest pole on the planet, you disgusting hicks. Anyway, since I got a little bit off on a tangent about these disgusting blowhard righties, I thought I could just talk about the race now. Race actually was not all that bad. There wasn't a lot of freight training, and even if there was freight training, it's mainly only just the top 5 that was freight training. Whereas there's always 3 wide packs, 2 wide packs. A lot of people still at least try to go for the lead. Even if the race was faltering, it was still fun to watch. It was still a complete blast to watch. It's definitely something it definitely screams NASCAR right there. It screams typical Talladega racing. I wouldn't say it's my favorite Talladega race of all time, or let alone my favorite Talladega race of the Gen 6 era, but it still was an exceptional Talladega race. I really loved it. It was definitely better than last year's spring race, that's for sure. And I'm super glad that finally, unlike 2019 Talladega, that NASCAR didn't decide to half-ass a caution flag when there was a crash. They let them race like men at the start-finish line, because they knew everyone's worth. They knew they were too good to have the race end under caution. They knew they were too good to just force an ending like that. So yeah, that's good on NASCAR for not ending the race under caution. And quite honestly, races shouldn't end under caution to begin with, because it just ruins great finishes. 2013 nationwide race, anyone, where Casey Kane should have won. I mean, granted, yeah, he was a Cup driver that shouldn't be racing there, but he still won that race nonetheless. Besides, it's not like Casey Kane... I'm going to go off on a tangent there, but it's not like Casey Kane is a past champion winning races in the double digits constantly every season. Or was, rather, sorry. Anyway, sorry for my little tangent. Sorry about that. You know, I kind of want to be pissed about Jimmy Johnson being spun out. I don't really know who to blame, rather, but it was just one of those Talladega deals where everyone just got sandwiched up. Jimmy had nowhere to go. Harvick couldn't let up unless he was dumped and caused a big one, or whatever the fuck. Jimmy had nowhere to escape. without getting spun out. Then somehow Jimmy Johnson didn't manage to not get any damage, which was very impressive. That's typical Jimmy Johnson talent right there. He managed to make his way back to 13th after being outside the top 20, which is a typical Talladega comeback for people like Jimmy Johnson, which it really, really could have been better, but I guess I'll take it as long as he eventually gets another win. Time will tell. I want to be pissed about Jimmy being dumped, but I'm just too fucking ecstatic over Ryan Blaney winning that race like a fucking badass. Like, holy shit, what the hell was that finish? It's like something you would expect out of a NASCAR Thunder 2004 finish. Like, oh my god, it really brought out my inner NASCAR fanboyism. Oh my god, it made me realize how much I really loved NASCAR deep down inside. Like, holy fuck. I really love the directions NASCAR really has been taken. Banning the rebel flag, showing their love and support for people of different color, the LGBT pride. Oh my god, I am so happy all this stuff is happening. And I'm so happy to be blessed with all these boomer tears for me to guzzle up. You know, if Pepsi were to be erased and added boomer tears on it, I would definitely chug the shit out of this. Some good boomer tears. But anyways, I couldn't be more honored to meet Ryan Blaney at the Dirt Duels with my buddies Ty Naughton and Alex Hoover. And oh my god, I have so much variety of emotions right now. I could actually really cry. Oh my god, I really could cry in happiness, because Ryan Blaney really did win that for me. I don't even care about myself. I really, all I care about is my kitty. The sweetest cat I've ever had in my life. The best angelic kitty I've ever had in my entire life. The nicest kitty I have ever owned in my entire life. She was the sweetest thing you could ever have in your life, and it just really destroys my heart inside out that she passed away. But I really do appreciate Ryan Blaney being a source of remedy for emotional support by giving his love and support for Bubba Wallace during these this ever so contagious racism going around in America. It's just no matter where you go, there's always racist pieces of shit all around, everywhere. Racist homicide, racist condemnation, racist everything. It's excruciating to see all this happen everywhere you go on social media. But nevertheless, Ryan Blaney was there for support for Bubba Wallace. Not just for Bubba Wallace, but every other NASCAR fan in general. Like, me in particular, I'm not saying he was there for me above all, or that he was doing this out of motivation for me, but I really needed him to win, because Ryan Blaney winning really did help. It made things a little more easier during my time of grievances over my kitty. My dog, too, even though Chase Elliott won for Titan, and now officially Ryan Blaney won for my kitty, Carrie. It definitely gets easier, but not better, for sure. Nevertheless, I can't thank Ryan Blaney enough for being a badass like that on the track. 2 for 2 on the close finish scale at Talladega, Ryan Blaney. How fucking badass is that? Like, holy shit. Ryan Blaney, I am so harming my wallet just so I can buy your diecast of this year. Especially that diecast right there. That Sylvania diecast has earned a special place in my treasure chest box. Oh my god, I'm actually trying not to cry. Oh my god. Ryan Blaney is like the most humane person in NASCAR history. He really is the best person NASCAR has to offer. I'm still a gargantuan fan of Jimmy Johnson and Chase Elliott, but Ryan Blaney really has shown his compassion and inner humanity towards Bubba Wallace and pretty much every other race fan in the stands. I really love the support for Bubba Wallace throughout the Twitter community, throughout Facebook, Instagram, throughout the fans in the stands too, wearing the Black Lives Matter t-shirts, and people buying Bubba Wallace gear for him out of support. It really does warm my heart. And because of that, I don't think I've ever been bigger of a Ryan Blaney fan than I ever was in my entire life. He really has earned a lot more love in me than I ever imagined in the past, because if we had more drivers like Ryan Blaney in NASCAR, NASCAR would be a much better sport and much safer sport to affiliate with, or to be as a community to be a part of. We really could take a few notes from drivers like Ryan Blaney, Kevin Harvick, Jimmy Johnson, Alex Bowman, and so much more people. Even Kyle Busch during these times where racism is really plaguing this country. Yes, I did say Kyle Busch. I actually really did say Kyle Busch. We could really use notes from even him. Even he has shown his inner humanity, and it really makes my heart happy. When someone is praising their least favorite driver for showing their inner compassion, you know something's up. You know NASCAR is really heading into the right direction. It's really giving me at least a faint glimmer of hope. A faint glimmer of hope for the future. I hope, and hope. Because I'm like one of the most optimistic people you could ever meet in your life. Anyways, I think I've stretched out this video longer than I really needed to. But hey, can you really blame me for going on a ramble novel of this video? Can you really blame me? Anyways, to avoid rambling, hope you guys have been staying safe and staying healthy during this still ongoing pandemic. Thank you for watching, and space out. And go Ryan Blaney! Rest in peace, Carrie. Thank you, Ryan Blaney, for everything. Hell fucking yeah.